Good
Okay,
stuff.
next up we have Storm's movie review of Dawn of the Dead, Hildalgo, and EuroTrip. Should be fun.
Go away, Storm.
Alright, it's nice to be back doing movie reviews. Because of spring break, I'll be reviewing 3 movies this time. I also won't bother with flags. Okay, first movie to review, Dawn of the Dead. Right here I'm supposed to tell you about the plot, but I'm really not sure what it was about. It had something to do with zombies overtaking the earth in an apocalyptic horror. And if you get bitten by one of these zombies, you die, and then turn into a zombie. And the movie follows a group of people who try to stay alive and escape the town. Now, I'm really not sure which way to go on this movie. I mean, I liked it, but where was the plot? It's a very polarized movie, I'd say. But will you like this movie? Well, do you often find yourself saying, "Dude, that was freaking awesome!" Or, "Oh, it's 2 o'clock already?" Or, "Dude, quit putting hydrogen peroxide in my Mountain Dew!" If not, you'll see this movie as a waste of time, only equal to watching Storm's movie reviews. That's because it relies so much on action, and I'm okay with that. Next movie review, Hildalgo. Now let me get this straightened out. I did not watch this film because it has Aragorn in it. I watched this movie because it has Viggo Mortensen in it. Set somewhere within the 1800s, it's a true story about a guy named Frank Hopkins and his horse Hildalgo. Now he won a whole lot of horse races in his past across the United States, and Buffalo Bill's Wild West show proclaims him as the world's fastest racer. That's when some dude from the Middle East comes over and demands that he removes that title because he holds a 3,000-mile race across the desert with competitors far superior to Hildalgo and his owner. So what does Frank do? Well, you know, he goes over and races them. Now I like this movie because it has a lot of dry humor. You know, like James Bond. If he was challenged to a race, what would Bond do?
Mr. Bond, I challenge you to a 3,000-mile race. Oh.
You're quite the slughead. In the end, it's an okay movie. True, there are some great adventure sequences, but there's a lot of breaks in the action. Just don't expect anything like The Mummy Returns. And the last movie for me to review, EuroTrip. Unfortunately, I think this movie is actually out of theaters, so the best I can do for you is give you a heads up on the DVD. As the title implies, it's about a European trip. Actually, it's about a guy who wants to hook up with a girl in Germany, and when he brings his friends along, it turns into a European trip. Hey, I knew a European girl in high school. She was a foreign exchange student. If I could remember what that was like.
Hi. I'm Storm. Alright. See you at graduation.
Those were the days. Now, there are many types of humor, and I'd say EuroTrip falls into the category of absolutely ridiculous, but not to the extent of, say, Scary Movie. As you may have guessed, lots of sex, lots of nudity, even male nudity. But minimal drug reference, though. Conclusion, it's an outrageous comedy for young adults. Well, that's all I have for you this week. Be sure to tune in next time to see me do impersonations of famous people and not even bother to look like them.
Hey, welcome
Hi.
back. Thanks a lot, Storm. That was good stuff.
Good stuff.
You know, as I sit here and watch Storm's movie reviews, I often wish I could hear what he's saying.
Me too. All I know is it looks hilarious.
Yes. Cool. Next up...